by coming here, we were of the understanding that we would be integrated, we would fit into the community, we would contribute to its development and growth and wealth building. And that is our purpose. We want to make sure that our children receive all the education that they need in order to develop their talents to the full potential, and so that they can fit in and continue to contribute as full Canadians. We have several projects that we run as ACFOLA, and I'll start with the most exciting one that just happened, that has just been funded by the Ontario Trillium Foundation, and it's called African Voices. The purpose for that project is to increase visibility of African Canadian heritage, culture, share our experiences with the rest of the communities here. As we are multicultural, we want to share our portion of it. This is in partnership with the Top Events Productions Company, who are actually the ones that are going to be doing all the production of the various programs that are going to be broadcasted widely online, via television stations, and whichever other way that we can get this information out. With that said, I would like to invite you into ACFOLA. Our doors are wide open. You can email us or call us to find out about our programming. We always welcome volunteers. So if you'd like to volunteer in any of the activities that I have talked about, please feel free to contact us. We are totally open for you, and we welcome you to continue watching these productions, because they're going to reveal a lot more about what we are all about as time goes by.
And this is a project meant to tell the stories of Africans living in London and surrounding areas. These are life stories about culture, food, tradition, history, performance, everything you can think of. So if you have any ideas, do share them with us, and we'll be pleased to have you on board. This series would be broadcast for the next 2 years, and in addition to airing on TV, it would be available on our various social media platforms, especially our YouTube channel. So look out for that from our website. We also have a Twitter account and Facebook account that you can follow to get updates on what is happening with this project, as well as other things that ACFOLA is doing. There's so much about our rich culture, our food, our music, our clothing, our ways of doing things. If you want to get involved, do send us a message on our various social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or on our website, or just pick up a phone and give us a call, and we'll be glad to speak to you. Thank you.
African Canadian Voice is a new vehicle for African Canadians to showcase our cultural heritage. And if one asks that, what defines African Canadians, you cannot ignore the cultural background and diversity we have from Africa. And that culture has a bearing on the way we live in here. And the reason for that is because culture is so powerful and it travels with you wherever you go. And that's the reason we need to bring this to the fore and share it with the larger society, including the African Canadian communities in here. And it helps us also in the overall goal of making ourselves part of the process of everything that's life in here. Life without culture is meaningless.
This is our third annual African Food Festival, which is part of London Black History Month events. It's really an opportunity for people who've not ever had African food to have a variety of food from different parts of Africa, West and East Africa.
We are from secondary school Monseigneur Bruyère, and we are celebrating African Food Festival. So we had Congolese food, Burundi's food, I think, and other African food too. So it means a lot for us because we can remember our roots and we have a lot of joy.
My name is Carl Loko. I'm from Ghana, I'm from Accra, and I am a Ghana boy. I speak Ghana. So I'm from West Africa. I'm holding a shirt that is made of what we call kente material. This is a fabric, but the actual real McCoy is hand woven, and it originates from a place in the Ashanti Kingdom called Bonyue.
Hi, my name is Lana Tucker, and I am a librarian at the London Public Library, and we're having a family celebration at the library today to celebrate Black History Month, and that's just a way to bring awareness of the Black History Month celebration to the residents and the community of London.
Let me say to the African Canadian community that we welcome the African Canadian voice as we showcase the great opportunities in our city of London, and more importantly, the history, the Black history in London, Ontario. What a special night.
Welcome to our show, ACV, African Canadian Voice. Today we are going to Inat Restaurant. Inat Restaurant is an Ethiopian restaurant that started in 1996, and we're going to discover what they have to offer in terms of the Ethiopian cuisine. Let's come in.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you for coming.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
How are you doing?
Thank you. Injera is our traditional bread. It's like fluffy, like a pancake. We made it with teff flour and barley. Actually, back home we only make it with teff. Here it's hard to get it, so we're gonna mix it with barley. Teff is rich in iron and fiber. The dough is natural fermentation, just water and flour. We mix it with water, the flour, and leave it one night. After that, we're gonna make it like a bubble.
Welcome to African Canadian Voice. On last episode, we were in East Africa, specifically Ethiopian restaurant. Now we're coming to West Africa, specifically by the name Vas Restaurant, and let's go in and find out what they have to offer. This is Vas Restaurant, catering to African Canadians and all African people, and we're going to go in and see what they have to offer. I see a lot of food in here, and could you explain?
Oh, this is African food. We have fried rice.
Yeah.
Fried rice is vegetable base, green peas, corn, and carrots. It's mixed with rice and some spices, and it's very delicious. It's an African diet, which is delicious and very healthy too.
What kind of spice do you put in there? Welcome to African Canadian Voice today. And today we're coming to you with a new show from Ugandan Dimension, and today we're talking to Dr. Immaculate Namukasa. Dr. Immaculate Namukasa is a professor at the University of Western Ontario School of Education, and today she's going to give us a very good window to the Ugandan culture, and with her is Miss Immaculate. Sekalo. Welcome to our show. Both of you, we're very happy to have you on our show, and we're really impressed by the outfit you have wearing today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you so much, Tess, and thank you for this opportunity to tell you about myself and my mom, Mrs. Sekalo, and especially about the African culture, being in close touch with other families, but also knowing that these families belong to other communities, communities of that they connect with at their work, professional communities, being part of their neighborhoods, communities that they connect to through the schools of their children, which are different. Our kids don't go to the same kids, but still touching base once in a while. That's how we keep our kids knowing part of their identities. The kids like to say that they're half Ugandan, because they believe their Canadian identity is much broader than the Ugandan, but we still want them to know that there's that part of their
I'm an 18-year-old Nigerian-Canadian poet, and I kind of started a little bit young. I started writing poetry when I was in 2nd grade. I'd just recently moved to Canada from Nigeria, and my parents would show me a bunch of poetry about Africa. And although I didn't really remember a lot from my time in Nigeria, I did feel a strong connection to poems about my ancestors and poems about the black people in Africa. So when I'd read these poetries, I kind of feel a sense of belonging.
Welcome to African Canadian Voice. Today we are going to show you an episode in relation to the Ethiopian Association. The Ethiopian Association has a yearly camp that does during the summer, and today we're going to go around and show you what they have to do in order to keep their community together and show their culture to the younger generations and keep their network together. Welcome to African Canadian Voice. Today we are going to be covering on this episode African Canadian event which was scheduled for today, Soccer and Bazaar Day. This event includes a soccer match of different teams and different African food and cuisine that cover different tastes and variety of African food.
is Celeste. We are part of a group called Rema. It's like a culture. We're from Burundi, so it's like the traditional dance back from Burundi. So mainly what we do in the dance is like show being elegant, show the culture.
The movement, it has to be with grace to show like what like queens and Burundian queens used to be dancing.
I mean, you showed a very excellent cultural dance, which is Jeng, I guess, if I pronounce it correctly. Could you tell me more about it and the background, the history, when it danced and things like that?
Yeah, Jiang is the majority tribe of South Sudan. It's a big tribe. So it divided into many groups of Jiang. So a specific dance of tonight is called Jiang Bor, which Jiang Bor, B-O-R, which is the section of Jiang. So every Jiang, they have their own dancing.
Welcome to African Canadian Voice. Today we're going to showcase Nigerian Association of London and the area. As you know, Nigeria is a very big, diverse in culture, in food and everything, but they're going to show us the representative of their food and their culture. So let's watch out together. Now Miriam is going to show us how to cook masa, and let's see how she's going to make it. Miriam, can you tell us how you cook masa?
Hello, my name is Mariam Wright. I'm here to show you Nigerian cooking and how it's done, and to tell you a little bit about the northern Nigerian culture.
We're going to continue on the unique aspect of Nigerian culture, and these gentlemen are going to tell us about the kola nut. Could you tell me a little bit more about the kola nut?
We are the people of the Igbos from the eastern part of Nigeria. These are my people. And in Igbo land, we have different unique cultures, and one of them that is most significant is the kola nut. Kola nut in Igbo land is a symbol of unity. And kola nut, as far as the Igbos are concerned, is like a center point where religion and tradition meet, because the Christian religion brought to us promotes peace, love, and harmony. Same thing as kola nut.
And don't forget, follow us.